What is up, DTube? So today I want to talk about. So I was on Twitter today, and I just get annoyed when I see lies, like straight up lies. So this was a tweet from Dan that created 3Speak, and the tweet said this: On Hive, the rich don't get richer without enriching others at the same time. Creators earn more than curators. That's a lie. And then I read more here. Creating long-term balance and a strong middle class on Hive. Distribution is key when staking, and I believe proof of brain is highly overlooked and solves the rich get richer issue with proof of stake. So what is the lie here? The lie is that he said creators earn more than curators. Well, that's a lie, obviously. If you look at, and I have proof of it, if you look at Steam World on a Hive content creator payout, the payout to the author here is 45%, 13 Hive power. The curators are earning 48.91%. The curators are leeching on the content creators. Hive doesn't even have content creator whales. They don't have content creators with 100k Hive, because it's the same distribution. It's just a copy from 2016 Steam distribution. And what happened in the early days of Steam was the Ninja Mine. So it's like you don't even have, in content creators, they weren't in on those early days when it was the Ninja Mine. So majority of coins in this so-called proof of brain system, it's not where it should be. It should be with people that are creating daily content. But he's lying here. He's saying creators, or like content creators, earn more than curators. But it's false, okay? Payout author, 45%. Payout curators, 48.91%. How are you ever going to create a sustainable network where the curators are leeching on the content creators? Like, this is a stupid system. This is why DTube has a 100% curation system that is just more fair, where, yeah, as a curator, maybe you can earn more if other people come and curate after you. But if they don't, you don't really earn that much, which is how it should be. But on Hive, it's just automated. Like, you automatically can leech on content creators, but you're not really empowering content creators because they're never going to get the amount of tokens they need to actually be able to sustain that. Like, it's based on leeching. And that was already set in stone when it started to happen on Steam, when they made that switch, when they lowered their integrity and went from 75% to content creators to 50%, or here 45% to content creators. Like, this is going to create a system where it's just slow death forever. Like, when you did that switch in integrity, you're never going to attract real content creators because you're never funding them. So it's like, yeah, I'm so pissed off when I read these lies. And it's many times it comes from Hive people. I'm not sure why they're spreading lies. I'm not sure. I mean, they even follow my Twitter, many. But it seems like they don't have eyes. Like, can't they understand, like, logic? And then he say a bunch of other stuff. I think he said something that is more decentralized. Let's see. Yeah, he also said proof of brain on Hive encouraging stakeholders to curate new users for max ROI, creating new holders, making a resistant DPoS. Well, we already saw these systems, Steam and Hive, they're not resistant at all. People are taking coins left and right. DPoS has failed. And you can never create new massive Hive holders because the distribution of the coins are already so messed up. It's so skewed that you're never going to have a content creators be massive whales in that Hive network. They might as well just go and create their own network. That's more fair distribution, just as we're going to get with the DTC airdrop, where it's way more fair, like 50% of the coins to real content creators. There will be like 150 million Hive going to content creators. And then you say, I make around $100 to $200 a day from my curation on Hive, all the while helping decentralize the blockchain. So how is this blockchain decentralized when I have proof that in the steam.dao account 83 million tokens are sitting, and you basically stole a lot of the coins from Koreans, and you stole Mr. Delegation stake, and Mr. Delegation actually delegated to DTube, which is the best vlog app on the Steam on the Steam blockchain, and you basically took this delegation away. You did not even, like, they have 83 million Hive in this account. They actually can go and delegate 2 million back again to DTube, that has been the most committed video app on Steam and the most loyal and have the highest integrity of all. But you did not even do that on the Hive blockchain, like actually go and support DTube again. I mean, that just shows extremely low integrity, no respect whatsoever for work, and being so disrespectful against YouTubers. It's just like, okay, so the lies, to summarize, that is decentralized. No, it's more centralized. You're never gonna get new witnesses in this, and a lot of people have ejected from Hive and Steam, and they don't even want to buy more coins anymore. If you go and listen to YouTubers talking about Hive, a lot of them are so upset that they're not even looking forward to buy more coins, because they see the reality of things. Well, this how Hive people talk many times reminds me about how Bitcoin maximalists talks a lot, like completely delusional, and want to live in some kind of fantasy world where they believe you can fix these things, but they're not even looking at like how to actually fix things. So DTube with Avalon blockchain, they're innovating. They're fixing the voting power system. They're fixing the coin distribution. They're making so coins are actually going to real people doing proof of brain for the day. Well, you don't have that kind of system on Hive. And most of the code on Hive, it's just the old Steam. It's just like a bad copy paste with a horrible brand, and a bunch of immature people that don't know what they're doing, and so many cheaps. And it's like, why do you want to be a sheep when you actually can become intelligent and actually looking at reality? And this stupid idea about like, oh, a strong middle class on Hive. No. That's never going to happen, right? Because you need, for a person to even be a so-called middle class, they need 250k Hive in one account per person. That would be like a middle class person. Most of the content creators on Hive, they barely have 10k Hive. Okay, they're broke, they're poor. And it's like, you can never get them to 250k Hive. It's never gonna happen. That would take like 5 years or so. Don't you think it's like better for them to just get in early on a new chain or a new token? Of course it is. The train has already left to become like a middle class on Hive or even on Steam. It's just like, no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work when you have so many coins centralized. So 83 million Hive in this account is almost 30% of the supply that just sits there idle, not doing anything, when it actually can be used to actually empower real content creators that has real integrity. And there are a bunch of other things, just as I said there, like this lie that he said, that Dan is saying, that, oh, curators are earning less. Or he said that creators earn more than curators, which is a lie. Curators are earning more. They're leeching on the creators, and eventually those creators are going to go somewhere else because they don't like to be abused. And why? And I can go on Hive blockchain and see proof of people, even big Hive whales, go and abuse other people. Like some of the early Steam guys, they wrote posts on Hive saying that they're leaving Hive because they got abused on that chain. And it's like, this is not good, man. Like, it's a broken chain. Like, and it's like you're bullying a lot of people to stop using it, and people are ignoring reality, and it's so annoying. Like, why can't people like use their brain? Like, you're supposed to use your brain, logic, and a lot of people are not doing that, just for earning maybe a couple of more dollars. Isn't it more important in life to have more integrity? Yeah, it kind of seems like in the long term it's smarter to try to go for integrity. So yeah. So even if Hive would go up in value, you still have the same problems, right? It would probably make people even more ignorant, because in many ways it seems like a lot of people kind of woke up when price went down a lot, and then people's ignorance go up a lot sometimes when the price go up. So even if Hive would go up to like $5, you still wouldn't solve the core issues. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk a little bit about today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a great day, DTube. I'm just so annoyed seeing these people on Twitter lying all day long. Yeah, bye-bye.